So I said we're going to Lippy, right? Go Magic Compass, Lippy, Sword into Albric. That sounds really fun, so that's what we're going to do. Where is Lippy here? Go ranged. Let's just go with it. Let's just do it. This is ranged, right? Let's just do it. If he counterellas it, he can have a highlight reel. It's fine. It's a very difficult choice for us here. Yep, there it is. He can have his highlight reel. So we're going to lose this game now. Most likely.
Just chop one off.
Invocation. I guess we 2-0 him anyway. Huh, interesting game. Still kind of sad we didn't get to do the Golden Nekkar again. So today we're going to be playing a sword deck. And by sword deck, I mean we're playing Gaidth sword, Aerondight, and the Tesha Mutna sword all in one deck. So how we're going to do this is we're going to play Reckless Flurry. We're going to play a Nova Golden Nekkar deck. Golden Nekkar didn't really get changed, so this deck is still very, very good, and we will see how this goes. So Gaidth sword got reworked. It's got Echo, damage enemy by 5, spawn a play a base copy of the stored unit, giving it Doomed. Deathblow, banish unit, and store. So what you do is you play this round 1 or 2. So you want a very consistent round 1 or 2 deck where we use this sword, set up a good card to come back with, and play it round 3, or 2 if you played it round 1. And this should be a pretty good deck to do that in. So we're going to do that. Play the Gaidth sword. Running the Aerondight, of course. Playing Ring of Favor. It did get nerfed. It has less points on it now, and it has an extra provision. But I think we still run it in this deck. Golden Nekkar here will be playing out cards from our deck. Very handy. It's really just here for round 1 massive tempo, and it gets out some cards that synergize pretty well. And you want to be careful of what you get out with this, because some of our cards are rather specific in their synergies, but usually you can make this work. Even if you don't get value off the cards, the tempo is usually enough. Nova, carryover, Coral for drawing and discarding, Junod, destroy damaged unit, pretty standard. We got Roach, then our deck, Magic Compass. So yeah, we're playing a Magic Compass deck. I don't really count on this being a Lippy. It could be a Lippy. I mean, we just want to pick something that we have good value with, and this thins our deck, looks for our cards. Really handy. Then round 3, you create that legendary Skellige unit of your choice, and kind of just go with that. Should be pretty good. We've got the Burna for discarding, the Mutna sword. So this now has damage enemy by 5. Repeat once for each status it has. Really handy to get through stuff like Defenders, stuff that has Veil like a Melusine, shielded cards. Really handy now. Morkvarg, Knickers. 2 great swords. We're going to combo the great swords with Megascopes. Pretty standard there. And the Megascopes are our only artifacts we can get with our Golden Nekkar. So we want to have a great sword out when we do play the Golden Nekkar. So that way we can get a Megascope on it. And we have these Spores, Skirmishers for discard fodder, a Maxi, and a Verification. Verification is just really good with Megascope. Potentially can transform our scenario of the opponent, but really we want it here for the Megascope. And then we have the Maxi for checking our deck to see what we're going to get with Golden Nekkar. Really handy there. We have the Spores, just as a bunch of 4 precision cards here. Running 1 Spores, 1 Squirrel. It could be whatever you want. Got 2 little half-roos just as a secondary higher value card in case we don't have the Great Sword. We can put the, what's it called? Megascope on them. So yeah, this is the deck. You'll notice here we have a lot of thinning here. So Mask of Uroboros, we thin 1. We thin 4 with this. 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 cards. So we thin by 12, and we have 3 Echo cards. So this one's an Echo, this is an Echo, and this is an Echo on the Magic Compass. So we thin by 12. 9 is how many cards you want to thin if you want to thin to 0 round 3. So we thin 12 and put 3 back. You have to be mindful of the Echoes though. So depending on how many Echoes you've played, if they're coming back or not, you got to make sure you don't actually mill yourself round 3. But that's pretty easy to avoid. You can like discard stuff. So yeah, you get rid of that. And you won't thin that much if you don't have the mask going first. So gotta be watching out for that. But other than that, we'll just see if it works out. It's kind of risky to go with this many discards and thin this much, but you know what? Could be fun. And I want to play all the swords in a deck. other than Sea-Heal, because Sea-Heal doesn't really fit here, but we'll make a Sea-Heal specific deck. He doesn't really go with these guys. But yeah, we have a lot of removal here, a lot of tempo. Should be pretty fun. Just kind of see what happens here. Looks like we have Imposter here. Imposter could be quite annoying. We'll have to see. Don't want Knickers in our hand. We don't want 2 Megascopes. We want that Golden Nekkar to fetch one. This isn't bad. Let's put this back. I think we might just start off with these little half-brews.
Oh, how wonderful! You speak our tongue.
Discard our Morkvarg. Get our Aerondight going. See what he wants to do. Don't have our Golden Nekkar, which is a bit annoying. Gonna lock our little half-brew. That's fine. Just make the second one.
A beautiful pair of legs, please.
Get our Knickers out. That's nice too. Still have Roach in our deck. Megascope only makes a 6 here because we don't have a where are they? A Uncrate Longsword? Uncrate Greatsword, I mean.
No good wine will come from here, not even compost.
But I still think that's what we want to go for, is this Megascope. The next turn we can go for Siri Nova to try to make him not want to pass. Oh, let's see what this is. Too many poisons. Okay. Interesting. Let's just go into our Siri Nova like I said. This has poisons on it. We're going to click this. He's going to kill it. We might as well try and get this points out of it. And we are up by 24. So it's going to be really hard for him here. Do that Ring of Favor still. Okay. We could go with the Rain. But we'll just go with this Verification for now. Very low commitment. If we can hit 1 damage from a Rain on Felipe, it'd be really good for our sword could kill him, but it didn't happen. We want to hold off a Ring of Favor as long as possible. Let's see here. Could go Ring of Favor. Like, we want to play this last if possible. Could also Compass. He's what, 23? Let's do this. He needs so many points. Ring of Favor is a 15. I don't think he has it. Okay, he has to do that. It's fine. Got rid of the leader. That's worth it. Now he's going to have to rhubarb Siri as well, but that's only 8 points. So I don't really think he can do this in one turn. His removing Siri is only 8. He is down by so much. Okay, that does remove Siri, but I feel you don't have enough points still, so let's look at that card advantage. This is worth it. Definitely worth it. He's stopping our Lippy from working here, by the way. Smart by him, but we're not going to go with Lippy.
You can kiss my tail goodbye.
100% that was worth it. We have so much tempo for him to catch up on, and we still have Golden Nekkar. That's a good card to draw. These are all very nice. We put this back as our target for Golden Nekkar. I'll put this back too. Drew the Golden Nekkar. Let's see what he wants to do. His only chance really is a ball deck. Ball would be good because we played our verification already. So if he's playing ball, it would be very good for him. But other than that, it's not going to be great. Let's just go Magic Compass. Oh, what do we want to play? This isn't good, right? Because we don't need this round 3. So I think we'd rather just play Moxie. Want to move to the bottom. Let's move this guy to the bottom. So we do get Spores off of our Golden Nekkar round 3. We get Spores. One of those units. And Megascope. There's our Magic Compass. There's our Gaidth Sword. We're going to discard this with something. Put this back. Looks okay. We go first. And he's just going to give up. Like, he's down so much. He kind of, like, knows this, right? Okay, Fruits of Ysgith will be a big problem here because they should have enough tempo to match our round 1, and their engine value will be much stronger. Going first is really helpful, though. That's really good. This back. You don't want to draw Roach. So one of these back, though. We do need a good hand. We can work with this, I think. No Golden Nekkar is a problem. But I think this is fine. Alright, let's just open up with Moxie. Let's kind of see what we're drawing into here. Okay, we draw Golden Nekkar next. And Roach is at the bottom. This looks good. This looks good. Pull out our Roach. So our Gaidth Sword is like 6 cards down. That's that. We're going to go into our Coral next turn. Goliath. That's interesting. So let's just go Coral. Discard. Where is our little half-brew? Do this. So we'll discard the Megascope here. Potentially a Gaidth Sword on this would be really good, honestly. There's the Mastercrafted Spear coming in. Go with the Great Sword. Go with the Little Order. So Gaidth Sword kills the Goliath, gives us our Great Sword, and we'll set up a... Yeah, that sounds really good. Griffin. So, do we Golden Nekkar here, or do we get Magic Compass? That's the question. I think Gaidth Sword I said was 6 down, so I don't think we quite get it. So I think Golden Nekkar is the choice here. I think we have to do this to get this. Sorry, Spores is next. So we'll go here. We'll reset this for a few points. Then we'll make this Megascope here. Now we should draw into the Gaidth Sword coming up. So we can burn it into that. What do we discard, though? Or our Magic Compass into it, I mean. It goes to Gaidth Sword. That'd be really good. We have 15-point play with the Echo. It's really nice. So he's going to play Serenova. Okay, do we Gaidth Sword or Serenova? I think we also Serenova. He's going to pass, so we don't actually get to this Gaidth Sword play. It's a little sad. Although he might go for his Golden Nekkar here. He loses a lot of advantages round 2 by keeping it, or by playing it here. If I was him, I'd definitely keep that for round 2 or 3. Gives you a really good setup to a round. It gives you a lot of value, although maybe he needs the thinning. You're not really sure here. You'll go Magic Compass. Yep, that's what I expected. Let's let his Ring of Favor get discarded now, too. There it is. So he still has Golden Nekkar, which is potentially very strong for him. What we want to do is... I'm not sure what we want to do here. We both have a Serenova. Nothing I want to banish, really. He's not going to have a Mamuna, so I don't think we want a Squirrel. We have Burna for discarding. We have no Megascopes left, right? Yeah, so Verification becomes just a counter to one of his cards. Potentially a Frightener, Dormant, which is actually a really good counter that. That could be handy. But I think we'd rather have a different card in our hand here, like an Aerondight or discard fodder. There's an Aerondight. So we go first here. I think we'll just go like this. Great Sword. Do this. He only gets 2 boosts, so he could Mastercrafted Spear us here. We'll just use the second one. We can kill off Serenova. But killing with a Gaidth Sword isn't great here, because we don't get the... Well, spawning it's not bad round 3, right? It's like not a bad card to get with a Gaidth Sword. So I think we'll kill the Serenova with it. We did the extra 1 damage to make sure we could. It's really sad we didn't have this round 1. Otherwise could have really punished him. Let's go with the Gaidth Sword. Burna is going to play for a bit, but that's a tempo play we might want to save for round 3. Do we? We could kill that. That's not bad. We have not used Magic Compass yet, although there's another thing, right? So let's go Burna. Let's do our double discard here. And we'll actually get the Magic Compass is effect to create a card twice. So that's really good. And then we won't mill ourselves out because we have the Echo to save us round 3. We could also go with a Lippy and potentially do another Golden Nekkar. That would be pretty nifty too. I kind of like that idea. Potentially we can get this Gaidth Sword back. Then play the thing stored in it. It gives us our Serenova. It's a super high roll play, but it'd be really cool if it worked. I don't hate it. Yeah, I kind of expected him to have that. Really expected that one. Now, we could go for a play here. Could go for that magic. Well, we're going to Magic Compass. The question is, do we Lippy or not? Let's go Magic Compass. I like the Lippy idea. Where is he? We're going to go for it. Sounds cool. We don't want those cards in our decks anyway. In our deck. We won't get the... since we went with Lippy, we can't Magic Compass any card we want round 3. But we have some really good cards in our deck, like Golden Nekkar we might want to play again. A Witch Apprentice.
When pigs fly, eh?
Yeah, that's getting Aerondighted. We don't want that going anywhere. There's our Knickers, thinning our deck again. You have 10 damage onto that token if we want it from our Mutna Sword. Tisham Mutna Sword. Let me know if it's Mutna Sword. Let me know if that's the pronunciation on that one. Not sure. Saying Mutna Sword. This Lord of the Rings would be Mutna Sword. Don't know for The Witcher. The pronunciation guide. And this Verification is really not going to do much for us, honestly. Except maybe answer the Frightener. I kind of thought he'd have one, but maybe if he doesn't, if he's not playing a Raucous Queen. There's his sword. We'll go with this 10-point play here. You can make another one. but he needs 18 or 19. This doesn't do anything right now, which is kind of unfortunate. And neither is Do Not's just a 6, so they're really low tempo cards, and we don't really have a way to synergize with them. But we can draw into our deck here. See, we get the Magic Compass will thin our deck looking for our good cards again. We'll get our Sword back, make a Serenova. It's good to play round 3. He needs like high tempo stuff. Like he has to play his Golden Nekkar. That's what we really want, is just his Golden Nekkar to go out. If he doesn't play his Golden Nekkar here, it becomes really bad for us round 3. So we do want him to do that. I think we can make him. Alright, he's timing out really hard here. Let's go here. We don't mind losing the deploy if he's going to do something like that, Mastercrafted Spear Gun. He really wants to hold on to his Golden Nekkar. We don't want him to. He's going to have to play it. Most likely, right? We can't play Verification, which is really unfortunate, but I think he's going to have to play the Golden Nekkar. If we had anything other than Verification, it would be much, much better here. I mean, transforming that's not great, honestly. So we'll pass. If you can hold his Golden Nekkar, he'll be in a good spot. But I don't think he can. This is a 6. I don't think he gets, what does he need, 10, 11? Without playing it, so we're going to pass. We can't play this. Maybe he Ozraels? That's 11 though, right? Ozrael's an 11. That puts him to 30. This goes up twice. He could Ozrael, actually. That's the only card I could think of that would help him out of this situation. While we're waiting for him, again, if you guys like the channel, like the videos, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe. Really appreciate it. Really does help out. Leave a comment if you'd like anything in the video. If you want to see what I have any input on what I do next, leave that in the comment too. Hopefully this guy goes, and hopefully it's not Ozrael. We'll see. I just want him to play Golden Nekkar. If it's not Ozrael, I think he has to. But we'll see what he does. Just someday, please. Okay, he counted for Ozrael, so he does have it. Almost laid in the lake. How big's his Aerondight? It's a 2. Okay, and play your Golden Nekkar. I'm like 99% sure that's what this is. By the way, this is why people don't like Aerondight. It's so polarizing. You go first or second, it's a really big difference. But we have so much tempo in our deck, even going second, that we can kind of make it work. But his is only a 2, so it's really, really bad. Alright, this is a huge waste of both of our time, this guy. Just play your card. There's no option here. It's one card. Just play it. You're just wasting our time. Let's go. I swear, if this guy just passes, I might not even GG him. Let's go. It's not like you have a choice. It's artifact compression. GG. Was that so hard? Was that so hard? Fine, we'll GG him. Alright, going up against Pincer Maneuver. Hopefully it's not Traveling Priestess, because I just don't like that deck. It's really boring. I mean, I think we have a good matchup versus it. I just think it's a really boring deck. I don't like playing it. Although without the Tasha Mutna sword, we don't really have a good answer to the defender. So maybe this won't go well. So there's actually a chance this doesn't go very well. Open with the Burna. We don't have a coral, so let's do one card discard here. Do another one. There's our coral. You guys want to know why we only discarded one with Burna? It's because I kind of tilted at that last guy for taking forever. Sent me a friend request and then complained to me. Thanks so much, guy. I'm glad I answered that. I really appreciate all those insults. Whatever. So we do need this to die. We've got coral. Got double leader. Honestly, though, the head Gaidth sword's really good on this guy. This is good. Definitely don't mind having one of those. Another 2 leader charges for us. It's not out of control. It's handy. Okay, we have to focus. That last guy, man. I don't get it. Why would you friend request me after the game to complain about the game and how Aerondight's imbalanced? Whatever. Unfriended. Tridom here. Discard. And we drew a second Megascope, which is really bad. Do we leader this? I think so. But we need this round 1. 100% have to win this. And I don't know what he's going to do now. There's a Snowdrop. Fine. We get extra leader charges back from a Gaidth sword, so I'm not too upset here. Let's go Maxi. Kind of see what our Golden Compass is going to do. Verification, not great. Little Half-Brew, not great. Spores, not great. Aerondight, Knickers at the bottom. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. The reason why is we can discard all those cards with Magic Compass and get the little Half-Brew out and then Megascope it, and I won't feel bad. Good, he's gone. Couple more thinning there. Aerondight's getting big. Gaidth Sword making a King Radovid's going to be really helpful for giving us control. That's nice. We can put a Megascope back now. Make sure we have a special card as well. What is our special card going to be? Aerondight. So right now we know we get one of the swords. We do actually want to draw those swords though. It's back to. Okay. So we will just open up with the little Half-Brew.
You can kiss my tail goodbye.
John Natalia's into Amphibious Assault, into Eastrid if I had to guess. Oh, it's gonna be Ballista. Yeah, this is normal too. Can we kill it? I don't think so. Not easily, at least. Not easily. I think we Golden Nekkar. So we might get a Spores. Since we might get Spores, we should click this order. There is that Spores. Good thing we thought about that ahead of time. Play that Spores on her. Megascope this guy. This could hit armor. But it's still probably good to use here. And ideally, after one more turn, we can kill this with the Gaidth Sword while also spawning the King Radovid. That is quite nice. So we will do that. The question is, do we kill this? We can kill this one this turn. Yeah, let's kill this one this turn. Although if we kill it this turn... he could then kill our King Radovid with the Boiling Oil. So let's actually kill it with this. Kill it with this instead. We don't want him to have this, because that plus a Boiling Oil kills a King Radovid. So we want to play the King Radovid when it's not out. That makes any sense. So we want to hold on to that order. Okay. So he does have that guy. It's not too bad. Gaidth sword, we kill this. Get ourselves a King Radovid. Let's put it over here. Now if he wants to hit it, he's going to have to waste the side damage. Like if he winches it or something. You can Junod that next turn. There's the winch. No, it can't Junod it. But can't do that. That's fine. It's going to draw the Traveling Priestesses or another winch, something like that. We just kind of want to make it hard for this Foltest Pride to do much. He is down a lot. Sadly, no Aerondight, but we have a really good chance of getting it off of our Magic Compass. Which we will do. So, getting our leader charge here from King Radovid. Really nice that we can do that. We'll play one of these. If we play a Megascope, let's play a Megascope. And I think we use one of these to make sure we don't get boiling oiled. Make sure he's not in boiling oil range. And we have a lot of tempo here. He's going to have to go for his Tridem Infantry here, so we kind of want 1 leader charge and Junod here. Maybe we can kill that. And yeah, we'll just see. There's the Hubert. Not surprising there. And I think we want to go for our Magic Compass. And it's a 10. So we will kill off. I can't quite kill this, but we can get it really low. Worth. That's going to die. There's the Eastred.
History lies buried here.
There's the Sunset Wanderers. Play our Siri Nova over here.
Don't make me laugh.
I think we do play this. So the chance of getting the Foltest Pride is incredibly good. Didn't get it. It's just so good if we get the Foltest Pride this turn before we can activate it. Dandelion. So he's going to put the... Or he's going to give his Traveling Priestess Zeal here. We will play our Junod. Kill the Istred. He does have a charge here from the Foltest Pride. He's down 25 though, so he's going to have to play Traveling Priestess, I think. We'll kind of see what he wants to do. Bit of damage. Do 10 points on our verification. We do a Siri Nova. He has to use his Priestess or we lose, is the thing. Like, he just has to Priestess or we lose the game. Round 3. That being said, we have so many points here, he probably does have to. There's Trollolo. Like, I think he has to use the Priestess. The danger is if he's been setting up a second Priestess this whole time. That's where it gets scary. There's the Priestess. This has got 9 charges. That's 18 total. He's been setting up a second Priestess. That's really bad. I think we might lose then. Although we can make a Morkvarg Heart of Terror. Oh wait, we counted wrong. Oh, we didn't. Yeah, he still has that. Yeah. So I think we lose. Unless we need damage cards. That's what it comes down to. We need removal. We have Aerondight and... Oh wait, that's right. Aerondight and Gaidth Sword are coming back. Where's that? Aerondight. Oh, we used Gaidth Sword that round. That's right. Squirrel. And he goes first. We do want to banish this Traveling Priestess. So we can't bring it back. If he brings it back right away, we can kill it. If he doesn't, we banish it. That way it can't be Shannied or Necromancied. If he brings it back, we kill it. Let's kind of see what he wants to do. He's going to draw something here. If he Necromancies right away, I think we have to Aerondight. He's going to have a card to hit because of this. This Tridum? If this is Tridum... Okay. That's weird.
I'm an officer and a gentleman.
So we squirrel and see if he quits the game. Where is this thing? 9 charges. Yeah, just finish this. The thing is, I think he's been setting up a second one, which is really bad for us. This boosts it by 2. We will Aerondight here. With Magic Compass, we might need a Morkvar Card of Terror. And it just depends how big the second one he's been setting up is. Okay, Verdant Roche into the second one. Oh, he didn't get it. I guess he hasn't been setting up second one. But this is a GG here. We're going to make Heart of Terror. Just so I wanted to. Because I hate playing these people. They're Solitare decks. So annoying. Alright, well we did get that game. So like I was saying in the deck editor, we have a lot of thinning here. And you can end up milling yourself. But you can make that lift you with the Magic Compass if you get in that scenario. Kind of avoid that. The other thing to mention is you can add more thinning if you really want. You could add the 4-Persian Guide, the Scaldin if you really want to. Deadeye Ambush here, going to be a little annoying. Golden Nekkar does get us a Megascope. We do need to draw into a Greatsword for that to be good, so we want to hold on to this in case we don't get the Greatsword. It's a backup option. This lets us see what we're getting. I think we want to... You guys can find us a Greatsword. This looks alright. This looks okay. So what we want to do here is we want to find that Greatsword. So we're going to Maxi, see what our Golden Nekkar gets us. Verification, that's not great. We want a Megascope first then. So it's going to get us Verification, Megascope, and Squirrel. Everything on the bottom here. Okay, so we don't want these. Let's... Verification, Squirrel, and Megascope. Let's just remember that. Get our Roach out. Draw this. Get us our Verification. That's not the special we wanted. Discard this Morkvarg. There we go. Very nice. Then we'll get our... Okay, what just happened? Was that the... Okay. Not too surprising he did that. We'll go a little half through so we can go into our Megascopes. Just make sure this Aerondight's getting nice and big for later on. This is traps. We definitely want to win this round 1. Let's kind of see what this guy is going to go for. I don't really like traps. This Squirtle didn't really get many changes, so I'm not sure what it would be. It's probably just waylays. Although I don't usually see the Forest Protector, the Nature's Rebuke in those decks. Interesting. Go into a Megascope here. Potentially we can actually hold on to our Golden Nekkar for round 2 if he's not going to contest, which it doesn't look like he's going to. If he doesn't contest, we might want to play this Ring of Favor early so we don't thin our deck by an extra card. You have to keep that in mind with these. I think we might go for that. It depends what he plays right here. How much is this? It's not very big, right? It's just a 9. Yeah, we could play that. He's really far behind. 0-point Megascope. He's 100% passing next turn. So we will play this to avoid thinning our deck an extra card. He's going to pass here. Nothing else on Earth he would do. Yep. So now we can get even further ahead, because we'll open Golden Nekkar this time. We'll open with Magic Compass to see if we can... Well, we don't want to play a Greatsword until he has something out. So, I think we'll just open Serenova. We want to hold on to this Squirrel in case he's playing some kind of Echo thing. It is a bronze. Do we really want to hold on to it, though? No, I don't care that much. We can probably draw into it. So this is for our Golden Nekkar. It's our only artifact. And let's just go Serenova. Let's play that. And then we will just kind of see what he wants to do. He'll probably remove it. He will probably remove it. Normally with the Maxi here, a lot of people will take a screenshot of their screen to refer to the cards. I don't do that because it closes my recording software when I Alt-Tab out. So we don't do that. But you totally can do that. It makes referring to stuff from Maxi a lot easier. Okay, there is the scenario. We don't have a heat wave. So that scenario is going to stick around. That being said, I mean, the offensive verification coming in clutch here. Get rid of it that way. No more scenario for you. We're not going to get the value on the Megascope. That's certainly a nice use. Now we don't have to worry about that anymore. I think we'll go Magic Compass looking for a Greatsword. There are 2 of them in our deck. Verification doing his job here quite nicely. Essentially, he got 10 points off of his scenario. That's not bad. And also, he's going to stop boosting the Vernisil's commandos here because he has a bear. So, that's also a nice bonus. There's the Vanadane. What a surprise. Oh no, it's not. What's this at? 6? We can try and kill Vanadane with Junod. Or we can go with the Golden Nekkar. I think I want to get rid of the Vanadane. We did hit him. The Junod comes in here and we destroy him. We don't want to deal with those points. Those extra points, rather. And next we go with our Magic Compass. Still ahead for our Aerondight. Getting a lot of points on that. There's a Waylay. Not surprising he's going to go with that. Now we go with Magic Compass. Find ourselves a Greatsword. Do this. Get him up a little bit. Play a Megascope with our Golden Nekkar. Do a couple Echo cards, so even though our deck might look pretty empty, we will be able to get cards. He's going to go with that. That's fine. We go Golden Nekkar. Play this. It's not many points. This we can kill off. I guess we kill a Deadeye. We go Megascope. Not the highest value on that Golden Nekkar, but we're doing some work here, and we should have a Skirmisher left here to discard. I'm going to throw out a Waylay. Let's go into this Burna. Discard our Skirmisher, discard this little half-brew. We're going to have to play our Echo cards, so we don't lose round 3 from milling ourselves, but that's why they're in here. Ooh, that could be fun to get for our deck. He has to some loss. Play this. Okay, we can actually get that to our deck and play it with our Gaidth sword. That's pretty cool. He has to sim loss though. Like, he has to go for his full combo. Alrighty, here we go. This is going to be sim loss. No Vanadane, thankfully. Here come 4 of these. He's not going to have enough points here. He has to. I think he wants to kill the Great Swords, potentially. But this should be a GG. We're going to have so much carryover. And we might actually, I think we're actually going to 2-0 him. Alyssa, definitely a card we would like in our deck. So we're going to do this, store her. Just a couple more points of healing. Aerondight will be big. He can probably take the round still with an Isengrim and a, the Vernaciel. So I don't think we're going to 2-0 him. I'm not sure why I said that. I forgot about those 2 cards. But he's going to have to face the Serenova round 3. He's going to face our Magic Compass. He's going to face an even bigger Aerondight. Gaidth sword will spawn a card. Spawn and play. There's an Isengrim.
No mercy.
That's fine. We do an Aerondight here. Get rid of that. We'll better get rid of one of these if we think he has the Vernaciel. So we'll do that. Nice boost. And he needs to play a card. He doesn't have to play a big card, but he's going to have to play a card. We have our Echoes coming back. What's he going to go for? Hopefully not a Squirrel. It's going to be a Heat Wave on our Serenova. That's fine. I don't think he's going to do very well in the short round, because they usually need the Sim Loss for the short round, and we've gotten rid of that. So he's lost his Scenario and his Sim Loss. He's also lost his Isengrim and the long round. He does have leader charges for Vernaciel, so we have to be a little careful of that. As far as our deck here, we have any legendary we want, and then 2 good cards here. So we'll just kind of see how this goes. All 3 of our Echo cards back in our hand. And looking good so far. Let's see what he does. I think we'll go for a Fuchsia right away. Probably onto Great Sword.
Now we will see who is weak.
Fuchsia Great Sword seems good. We could also Fuchsia... That'd be a good one. Fuchsia Coral's not bad. It kills one of these. I'll get some 1 turn of rain, though. Of course, he's going to dodge the rain anyway, right? We could Lippy. That gives us the Roach coming out, and the Knicker's coming out. That's 7. Let's go here. And of all these cards, I think the one that it would be best here... Where is Fuchsia? There she is. Go Fuchsia. I'll go for our Coral.
Sacrifices for Melusi, one and all.
Discard this Squirrel. Aerondight, still a 14. That's really big. Vernaciel is kind of dangerous if he can spawn some more Deadeyes, but I don't think he can. So we can head Gaidth Sword 1 away. He showed us the for the Nature's Rebuke, which is why we didn't really want to go for the Great Sword, because I think he might have had a second. There's an Ida, that's going to be for the Vitalities, right? Yeah, we can kill that. We'll just do this. Then we'll put back in our deck. Let's put back in Spores. It won't make a difference if not getting it, but why not pick Spores? Now, he does have 9 points in Vernaciel, which plays for 13. So we're kind of in danger still. If he has 2 good cards, we're in danger. But we'll have to see what they are. I don't think he has provisions. Is this the Vernaciel turn? Like, he shouldn't have provisions for very much. Okay. It's a little weird. It was more points for the melee. But is he going to renew Isengrim? I don't think he can. He's, like, out of provisions. I think we lose, though, which is kind of unfortunate on this game. I do think we lose. Well, let's see what his last card is. Yeah, it's Yavin. GG. Not quite enough for this game. Going up against Tactical Decision. Alright, if this guy is playing middle on the first couple hours of the new patch, I'm going to be annoyed. Because we have a very, very thinning deck. And I'm probably just going to quit. I'm just kidding, we won't quit. We can Magic Compass a Lippy and deal with it, but it's just annoying. This is good for Ring of Favor if he's running it. This is good discarding, but we don't have a discarder. So we'll put back this verification. And we can discard... Oh, we do have Burna. I missed Burna on there. Let's see, what do we want to do here? It's Tactical Decision. Just play Siri Nova. If he has an Invocation or something, or a Vincent, I just want it to be gone real quick. We're going to get our Siri Nova bigger here. But no other choice.
That might even be amusing.
Start. This is all of our tempo for round 1, basically.
Nothing like some overseas plundering in springtime.
A bite. Just one morsel.
Then we'll go burn and kind of save whatever we have for round 2.
Stand before the Queen of Skellige.
Potentially Squirrel's really good. Because he might be running the multiple Golden Nekkar deck. So I do actually want to hold on to that. Again, if he's running the multiple Golden Nekkar deck, yeah, I think we hold on to that. So let's just start Spores. It's good for the Ring of Favor, but we're so far ahead, I don't think we need it for that. So there's the Siri Nova take. Knew that one was coming. Certainly knew that. So 25 is a lot of points. Let's Magic Compass here. We're going to play our... let's see. Play our Maxi. Okay, this looks good. He might banish our Aerondight, which would be really sad. Okay, he's gonna go Tactical Decision on us. That's a Siri Nova, so he probably has his own Siri Nova. We can get out one of the swords from our Golden Nekkar, but I don't really want to play it. Okay, no Mage Assassins. There's his Golden Nekkar. So we're going to squirrel that. Yeah, we're going to squirrel that. That's good. Handmade Herbalist, and this is going to be... I don't know if I can see the provision count on this. Yeah, it does. It's going to set the counter. 5. Okay. So now we squirrel his Golden Nekkar and see if he's mad about it. Usually just people want to replay that Golden Nekkar a few times, like Alyssa and Asir, but he can't do that anymore. There's an Albrecht, Mage Assassin. Okay. I don't want to play our stuff here. We might have to Megascope. Careful with sword. He's a 6 now, right? He's a 4. Okay, that's not a bad card to sword. He played Golden Nekkar. I guess we will too. Do this. Kill this. And make a copy of this guy. Let's hold on to our leader charges. We don't need them, because the Greatsword already lived. Since we played the Megascope in the same turn. So we're going to shuffle back Invocation. To be mindful of that. That comes out of his deck. We play another Megascope here. So, you can see here we have that new timer here. So timer 2 triggers before the end of turn, means our Aerondight does get bigger there. Worth pointing that out. First time it came up here.
This dance, you will never
Gonna thin our deck by 1. Let's go with the verification. Got us quite a bit ahead here. Quite a bit ahead. He has a Ring of Favor, I'm 100% certain. So we're going to match it with ours. We're going to discard ours, actually. It's fine. Oh, he doesn't have it. It's kind of weird. Would have thought he did. It's a good choice to discard Spores then. So he's going to have more than one Siri Nova. It's kind of annoying, but we can kill one with the Teshamutna sword. And we can leader the other one with this guy. And this is a 9. I mean, what's in our deck? Great Sword's better than this lady. Yeah. But we have to open up going first, which means this isn't means this isn't better. Put back. Okay, we'll just play a little half through. We're just gonna kill off these Siri Novas. He does have multiple invocations, but our Aerondight's really big. This is good. Can we see what's stored? Yeah, we stored Albric. It's not gonna do much for us here. It will if we play Lippy, though. So if we go Lippy off Magic Compass, we can use the sword to make an Albric to put Golden Nekkar back on top of our deck. That's what we're going to do. It's going to be kind of awesome.
Curious. Should have turned green, not yellow.
Wow. Must feel good. Must be nice. Must be nice. So... that's just kind of annoying. So I said we're going to Lippy, right? Go Magic Compass, Lippy, Sword into Albric. That sounds really fun, so that's what we're going to do. Where is Lippy here? Go ranged. We gotta watch out for Cantarella, because Cantarella's a card these people like to play in these Golden Nekkar decks, so we have to be mindful of that. We don't want to put Golden Nekkar on top with Albric and then get Cantarella'd. So we kind of want to hold off on that as long as possible. So we can kill 1, 2 Siri Novas pretty easily, potentially 3 depending on this hits. He's not gonna have 3 Siri Novas, but like we can answer 2. So we could put something on top for Cantarella. The other really good reason to get rid of the graveyard with Lippy here is he could put our Golden Nekkar on top, then Cantarella it with the... so he'd Gorthor the Golden Nekkar on top of our deck, then Cantarella it. It's another really good reason to do the Lippy there. There's Siri Nova, we'll kill that. Pretty easily here. That's gone. So this is on its Echo, because we did discard it earlier. We have to keep that in mind. We only get to play this once. We did discard it earlier. We just want him to play Cantarella, really. I'd feel a lot better once he does for the Albric, because it will be fun, but if he gets a Golden Nekkar off of it, we might be in a lot of trouble. There's a Seer.
I shall do as you command.
That's fine. Aerondight's getting bigger. We could go for the Albric play. We could also not put Golden Nekkar on top. But I really want to. This makes me think of Cantarella so much, though. We could just go with like a Burna on top for a couple discards and hope we get the Golden Nekkar. He's played a Seer. Let's just go with it. Let's just do it. This is ranged, right? Let's just do it. If he Cantarellas it, he can have a highlight reel. It's fine. It's a very difficult choice for us here. Yep, there it is. He can have his highlight reel. So we're going to lose this game now. Most likely.
Oh, I sense trouble.
Need a hand? Just chop one off.
He should not use the Arcane Tome. He's going to use it. His Aerondight's a 5. We do have Spores and Verification. We should Spores here. And then we go with the Junod here and kill the Sirenova.
Sorry, don't matter. Sounds like something a midget would say.
He does need a lot of points still, honestly. There's no special cards in his deck. Obviously, we shouldn't have put our Golden Nekkar on top of our deck, and I kind of knew the Contrarello was coming, but I wanted to go for it anyway. We do lose, that's why. Give him a nice little highlight. Good for him. Doadric, no agent. The thing is, he's not guaranteed to win still. Let's see what he does. We can have some big tempo plays still round 3 with our discard cards. And we don't have any big removal for him, and he shouldn't have too much of a tempo option here. He might still lose this, but it's just kind of sad we didn't get to play our Golden Nekkar again. Okay, I'm not sure why he did that. It's just going to give us a bad draw, but he needs tempo. Okay, so he knows what it is. He still needs 10. Does he have verification too? That's not enough. Invocation. I guess we 2-0 him anyway. Huh, interesting game. Still kind of sad we didn't get to do the Golden Nekkar again. So that's the deck, guys. If we take a look here at the game and type in the word sword, you will see that we're playing every card with a sword in his name other than Lambert's Swordmaster. So yeah, the sword deck. Sword, he can't fit. Sad. But yeah, we're playing the swords of... So yeah, this is the deck, guys. You'll notice here we have a lot of swords in here. We've got Great Sword. We've got the Mutna Sword, Aerondight, and Gaidth Sword. I thought it'd be fun to pull the swords in here. They actually worked out quite well. The Gaidth Sword in particular synergizes really well in this deck. So you kind of saw in some of these games here that we do thin a lot, but with 3 Echo cards, the Gaidth Sword, the Aerondight, and the Magic Compass, potentially you can guarantee that if you just play down to 0 round 2, you got all 3 of these Echo cards on top of your deck, this will be your round 3 hand, and that's pretty good, especially if you store something in the Gaidth Sword. So I thought this deck was a lot of fun. We had a lot of good times with it, and I think it's actually pretty good too, which is kind of cool. Obviously, this is based on the previous patch's Magic Compass deck, where it was pretty common you'd see Aerondight, Magic Compass. Like, it was a good deck previously. I thought it'd be fun though if we spiced it up with a new sword. So Gaidth Sword, it is really good. Yeah, it's just really good. I really like this card. Glad they made this change. Aerondight, Ring of Favor got nerfed, so the deck did take a little hit there. We still have our Golden Nekkar and Sirenova just fine. Incredibly powerful cards. Coral, Junod, just removal stuff. So, Roach and Nikkar's tempo. You need the tempo. The Teshem Mutna Sword here, I think, is also incredible. Especially in the mirror match, because it just kills Sirenova, which is really handy to have. Normally against Sirenova decks, you have to Heatwave her, or if you're a Nilfgaard Invocation. She's really hard to deal with otherwise. But we can just Teshem Mutna Sword her, and she's dead. Really handy to have that. Will be worth noting. Anyone else can also do that to your Sirenova. It's not like you're immune to that, but Teshem Mutna Sword is really good. Got the Morkvarg and such, like discarding. But yeah, I think the deck's actually quite good. The things I would change are actually nothing. I really like it. Quite a bit of fun with this one. The options, though, if you want to take out Gaidth's sword and Teshamutna's sword, you can go back to the old favorite options for Skellige here, right? I mean, you could always put in some more cards. You could run the Hjalmar. Hjalmar's not bad if you're running great swords because it does do 10 damage. You'd probably swap that for the Gaidth sword, but I think this card's really good. It's really fun. And that's the key thing, like, Gaidth sword's a fun card now, and I like that. It was kind of fun earlier, but it's unplayable. So you could run that. You could also go with a Champion's Charge here. You'd have to get a little more damage out, but you can do that with leader charges. So that's not terrible. You could run a Champion's Charge, potentially with the Gird if you want to set up some row damage. That wouldn't be too bad. And since we don't have Devotion, if you do run into a lot of row-based decks, you could always throw in Surrender. Surrender is really good versus Dwarves, although they did get nerfed. I think I'll be trying them out again, not too distant future. So yeah, Surrender, really handy if you want to throw that in there for some row damage. Sets up a lot of your Bloodthirst. Speaking of Bloodthirst, Gutting Slash is a 4-pushing card you could toss in here instead of these Squirrel/Spores. We have 15 units, so you can fit 2 more specials in here. Yeah, you could throw those in here. I didn't because we were counting on removal from Gaidth's sword, Aerondight, and the Tesham sword, and Junod. We have a lot of removal, so I didn't think we really needed it. But yeah, I think the deck's good. I think you could make some changes here, although I kind of want to keep running it how it is. Had a lot of fun with it. Hope you guys did too. And let me know what new decks you guys are trying out. That'll be it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more. And you can check out some more videos over here. And thanks for watching.